I'm back. Rodriguez for Black and White Network. Well, I don't know that this will surprise any of us. I mean, a despicable liberal taking advantage of her mother for a buck? Nah, I'm not sure that part surprises us. What makes this even more interesting, however, is the fact that this was a liberal pundit that was going on Fox News that took advantage, kidnapped her mother, and swindled her mother out of nearly $250,000. I mean, this is crazy. This person used to be a guest as one of those alternative, let's bring them on Tucker Carlson to give the liberal point of view on a subject so they could argue it out. Dan Bongino does that on his Saturday night show. This very person that used to go on Tucker Carlson's show is a total and complete creep. And I do mean a creep of epic proportions. And I can tell you, I remember seeing her, and my goodness, as you can see here on the Blaze, it's amazing what TV makeup will do for a person. Wow, look at her on the left. Whew, good God. Man, if I woke up with her in the morning, I'd saw my own arm off to get away from her. A liberal pundit who once made regular appearances on Fox News has now been accused of committing all kinds of atrocities against her mother so she could steal the woman's money and assets. Catherine Jones, 51, quote, the liberal Sherpa, who used to appear regularly on Tucker Carlson Tonight and gave an often contrarian opinion about various issues, has been arrested after prosecutors say she kidnapped her 88-year-old mother, admitted her into assisted care facilities under false pretenses, and seized hundreds of thousands of dollars of the woman's cash, assets, and credit. Investigators first began looking into Jones in 2019 when the Department of Children and Families received disturbing reports that she had committed elder abuse against her mother, whose name has not been given. Jones, quote, twice used a revoked power of attorney to involuntarily place her mother in assisted living facilities so she could take financial gain of her mother's bank account. She said a press release from Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office. First, Jones allegedly lured her mother out of her home under the pretense of going on a, quote, ice cream outing with her grandchildren. Let's go out for ice cream with the grandkids. You'll never come back home. Once out of her home, Jones had transported her mother to an assisted living facility and told caregivers that her mother suffered from dementia. Wow. The report claims when her mother called another loved one for help, Jones allegedly returned to the facility, demanded that officials there take away from the woman's phone and bar her from visitors. When the DCF personnel and medical teams at the facility determined that the woman did not have dementia, she was released. On another occasion, Jones and a co-conspirator physically removed the woman from her home and admitted her in another facility. A press release claimed a concerned neighbor contacted the police after discovering the missing woman's shoe in the driveway and her front door wide open. Wow. They kidnapped her white van style, it sounds like. The list of financial crimes Jones also supposedly committed against her mother is extensive. She reportedly created or altered quick claim deeds so she could take over the title of her mother's home. Wow. Call LifeLock. Matthew Cox was involved in this, though her mother denies ever signing the document. All the proceeds of a reverse mortgage, which her mother did voluntarily sign, were directed into accounts which Jones controlled. Other financial records suggest that Jones opened credit cards in her mother's name and then used them herself. That'll get you in a bind. There are also several suspicious withdrawings from a woman's bank account that may be connected to Jones. In all, the investigators believe Jones stole 224,000 bones from her mother. The state's attorney's office, Elder Exploitation Task Force, and Miami-Dade Police Department have actually attempted to apprehend Jones since June, when a judge first signed a warrant for arrest. However, Jones supposedly fled the area, even traveling as far as Mexico to evade arrest. On Friday, Jones was arrested and charged with several felonies, including kidnapping, false imprisonment, exploitation of the elderly, organized scheme to defraud, conspiracy to commit organized scheme to defraud, and fraudulent use of personal identification. She is currently being held without bond. Wow. Jones, also known as Kathy Aru, used to appear frequently on Tucker Carlson Tonight to give a leftist perspective on various political and cultural events, but her appearances stopped several years ago. Then, in the summer of 2020, she and a former Fox News producer accused several on-air Fox News personalities, including Carlson and fellow host Sean Hannity, of sexual harassment. A judge later dismissed Aru's lawsuit. The following is a clip from one of her appearances. Let's just play it quick. There she is, right there.
Smoking Marlboro Reds. Is there anything else that we think 4-year-olds are ready to decide?
This isn't actually a profound life decision. I mean, biologically,
Kathy
there's nothing
Aru.
really going
Okay.
on from
Wow.
0 to 4 in
Wow.
that
So,
area.
this real winner was out there literally kidnapped her mother. It sounds like white van style. I mean, she found a shoe, front door wide open, took her to a long-term care facility, locked her up so she could get to all her mother's cash and prizes. Is this surprising that she's a liberal? I want something and not have to work for it. There you go. There you go. Wow. And a former person that went on Fox News that tried to get some more money for free by accusing Tucker and Sean Hannity of trying to do the touchy-feely on her. Wow. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. And she takes off and goes to Mexico to try to get away with it. The lifestyle of the liberal and idiots. Film at 11. Wow. I mean, that's crazy. I saw this story and was like, I'm doing a video on that because this woman sounds worthless and she's a liberal. And Tucker, I'm going to need you to do better than to have. I get it. They have people in there so they can argue. I get that. I guess she got mad when they decided to cut her appearances, and that's when she decided to try to get some free money by accusing them of them wanting, I guess, a free poke. I don't know. Tell me what you think, Black and White Network supporters. Wow. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.